I'm sitting now with another huge integral part of CyberKey Solutions. He's the Chief Operating Officer, COO of CyberKey Solutions, Mr. Tom Heaton. Tom, thanks for finding the time, and it's a pleasure sitting with you today.
It's my pleasure.
Basically, we want to let everybody know what everybody's part is or role with CyberKey Solutions, and I'd like to see what your thoughts and visions are for CyberKey and where you see things headed, and what you do for the company.
You bet. I came to CyberKey actually as one of the original investors in the company over 5 years ago. I could see the tremendous potential in some of the product offerings and some of the ideas that Jim had that has a lot of meaningful application in real application in the world today. I could also see Jim as a big picture player in the marketplace. He can see and conceptualize products and needs out there that a lot of us can't.
And you want to be a part of that.
And I wanted to be a part of that. And I also felt like, based on my background, which you asked a question about, that I had some organizational and skills there that might be a benefit to the company. My background is such that I was involved in building some organizations for larger telecommunications companies for new products and product lines for them. And then also, more recently, as an entrepreneur in building my own telecommunications businesses, 2 of which I built and sold off.
I want to pick up on this, see if I heard these 2 things right. You're an original investor, and you also are an entrepreneur that sold a couple of your telecom businesses. So, in essence, you really don't have to be here. You want to be here.
I don't need to be here. I've done some things that have in life that have been able to provide for myself and my family, and that's all good. But I want to be here because I believe in what's happening here at CyberKey. I believe in Jim's plan for this company and some of the things that he has developed as far as products go. And it's just a great opportunity for me to provide maybe some operational and organizational leadership for the company from the experience that I've had.
Which, with all the directions CyberKey Solutions is going, that's a big need for this company right now.
It's an interesting opportunity, and it is a challenging one. So.
I got to thank you so much for your time. You're a big piece to this puzzle and a great, great asset to CyberKey. Thanks for your time, Mr. Heaton.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. At smallcapengine.com here, we're really excited about where CyberKey Solutions is going, and we're sitting with Mr. Jim Plant, the CEO and President of CyberKey Corp. What a rapid pace CyberKey Solutions is moving at. Jim, thank you so much.
How you doing?
Thank you so much for being here with smallcapengine.com and our investors. His employees are absolutely incredible. Jim, how many employees do you have now, roughly?
Right now, globally, we have about 35 employees. It's been kind of a rapid growth phase. Literally, in the last month, we've tripled our staff.
Incredible.
It's been phenomenal.
Let's show the fans and the investors of CyberKey what you have on the table right now.
You know what, Hank? CyberKey is a solution. This is the CyberKey. It looks like a normal USB flash drive, but with some of the technology that we've got around it, what it does is it enables people to encrypt their data. It enables people to run applications that you normally cannot run off normal computers, being where you load your whole Outlook or you load Excel, or you load your whole application on the device. You don't need to have it standard on your computer.
So basically, that's one thing we really wanted to clarify for everybody. We've heard the term solutions coined a lot, and Jim, I think you've just explained it. So basically, solutions are applications assisting companies to do a lot more things, and also from other things that we've heard now, you're going to basically be able to store anything you want on it, medical, military, any sort of data that applies to that specific space.
Absolutely. Recently, Hank, we just came back from the Homeland Security Summit in Asia, for the Asia-Pacific Rim. And it's interesting, the response we got over there was absolutely phenomenal. Right now, the government is going to stop letting any military personnel or any government personnel utilize USB flash drives. The reason being is, right now over in Afghanistan and Iraq, some of the different military guys have lost their USB drives with classified information on it.
You know what? I'm really glad you brought that up. What happens in a situation like that?
In a situation like that, if somebody lost somebody else's drive, the drive is not encrypted. However, we've done a top secret device, we've done a non-secret device, or a classified and non-classified device. Everything on the secret drive is 128-bit encrypted. We can go up to 1 billion bit. However, the government's only required us to go to 128-bit encryption, which means your data is safe, it's secure. Should someone else get your data, you don't have to worry about it.
Let me ask you something. You say encrypted. So basically, this is my drive or your drive. We're in the military. We have all of our personal or whatever information we have to have downloaded onto this for the government. I go and I plug this in somewhere. What do I need to get into my particular solution?
Well, there's two different routes. With this drive, currently, you need passwords to get in. And if you don't have a password and you double click and open the file, first off, it's going to come up and say it's not able to open it. If you use a word browser or something else to go into it, you're going to see zeros and ones and a whole bunch of garbly-goo on the screen. There's no way anybody can unencrypt it.
Well, I hope we've put the rest that this is not just a flash drive. Now,
I want to show you some of the other stuff, Hank.
Absolutely, I'd love to see it.
This is another thing that was a huge success out at the show. Everybody loves this, the stealth. We've teamed up with a company called CKYS. One of the things that the government has asked us to do, they've said, is there any way that you can make that a red drive or a classified drive? Once you plug this in, you swipe your fingerprint, only the person's fingerprint that's on there is able to access the data on this.
Now, I actually made the mistake of saying one more of your new and upcoming great